You're watching the TC MMA podcast.
Now, as we shift gears into UFC Vegas 90, this first prediction coming your way is a very interesting fight. Norma Dumont is working her way into the women's bantamweight division because the other division is probably fallen by the wayside, the women's featherweight. So she's getting back down to 135, and she's taking on Germaine de Randamie, who, for all accounts and purposes, should be a heavy favorite in this fight. But guess what? She hasn't fought since 2020 when she was at the top, losing to Nunes but beating Juliana Pena. So maybe Randamie just looks at this like, this is the perfect time to get back. I got to get back because the belt is kind of wide open right now with Rockwell Pennington a champ. So let's get into that prediction first. In the women's bantamweight division at UFC Vegas 90, you got Norma Dumont taking on Germaine de Randamie. Randamie was dominant in this division at one point. She got to the top and suffered a couple losses. Now Randamie is 10-4, Dumont 10-2. Now Randamie 2 inches taller at 5'9", but she's 39. Dumont just 33 years old. Randamie's got a 4-inch reach advantage. They both stand right-handed. Dumont's a little more active, but she's not very active, just 3.4 significant strikes per minute, 2.7 for de Randamie. That's a very slow pace, and she doesn't like to go for takedowns. So very calculated fighter in Randamie. Now Dumont also lands like a takedown every other round, and Randamie's takedown defense is like average at like 70%. Now Dumont, a.k.a. the Immortal, she's got a 72% takedown defense. That'll be great here in this fight. She won 3 in a row against Chelsea Chandler, Carol Rosa, and Danielle Wolf, all 3 by unanimous decision. All 3 she led in significant strikes and takedowns. She's had 6 takedowns in the last 3 fights. Her opponents, just 1. So she's been dominant as of late. Her last loss was to Macy Chiasson by split decision, or she'd be on a 7-fight win streak. So Norma Dumont's for real. Now, de Randamie is going to be a step up, though. She's coming off the win over Juliana Pena by submission. That was back in 2020. So it's been a while since we've seen Randamie. So just remember how good she is, beating Juliana Pena, who went on to win the women's bantamweight title. For that, she lost to Amanda Nunes by decision and beat Aspen Ladd and Rockwell Pennington. So she's got an impressive resume. You know, and how do you look at this fight? It's different because Norma Dumont is now getting down into a lower weight class for obvious reasons. And how does that affect her? Right? De Randamie has just been awesome when she's been in the octagon. Is Norma Dumont that good? Has de Randamie fell off in the last 4 years? It's a very difficult fight to predict. Dumont is the favorite, and I'm going to have to lean that way. Although de Randamie, if she comes in like her old self, she's going to dominate here. But it's been 4 years. She was 35. She's now 39. She's got that octagon or ring rust they talk about. So I think that's going to plague her here. Norma Dumont should get the victory. If she fights well, she'll move to 11-3 with a decision victory, in my opinion. It will go the distance. Women's bantamweight division, UFC Vegas 90. Yeah, so tough prediction there. I mean, Norma Dumont, really, really good. And Germaine de Randamie is really good as well. She's just 39. We haven't seen her in a while. It's been a few years. Like I said in the prediction, if we get the de Randamie that we're used to, she's going to dominate this fight. But if not, Norma Dumont's primed and ready to win this battle. But to me, this is more of a tune-up fight for Randamie's return than anything. But the ring rust is real, and it's going to cause her a problem in this one.
He's gon' fight, wait, he's gon' fight, wait. Hold your breath till the end of the night. Last fight of call, UFC at its height. Yeah. Bringing that thunder with all his might. Saying, step up, wanna fight? Hold up, think twice. Gladiator, assassin, reckless, no abandon. Walk through that cage, he'll leave your ass.